This time around I have a replay of an ace tanker battle I had before the update in my Panther on Stalingrad. Now, as you can see, this is a tier 8 battle, and decent amount of tier 8s, a number of tier 7s, and a few tier 6s at the bottom. And that's one of the ways it'll give it away that it was a pre 9.18 battle, as the matchmaking's been reworked, so this would be less top heavy of a battle. But this can showcase what the Panther can do, even on a map where most people would say that it's not well suited for. That being a city map. Normally, most people say the Panther's much better suited to wide open spaces. But right here, I take a second to stop, and I notice somebody that I recognize from the World of Tanks forums, the D. McKay, and I don't think he realized I sent the message to him. He may even have his chat turned off, but I did put a hey there in chat. Now with my Panther, in this situation, I am going to try to still go for the most wide open area of the map to start with, which of course is the eastern section along the embankment above the water's edge. Because here at least you can get a little range, and the highly accurate gun of the Panther is well suited for this long range engagement. But even then, I missed my first shot because I snap it. But I actually bounced the return shot from the ammo. It hits my gun mallet and tings off. I pinged the map to bring everybody's attention to that one spot where all the enemies gathering. And you see I check behind me by panning the camera around, and I'm going to break contact and get back away, because they would be expecting me to pop up again right there. And they're probably pre-aimed. Now, I'm not leaving the area completely. As you can see, I circle back around. It's just I don't want to be in the exact same spot with that much firepower down that road. So I'm working my way along the embankment and sliding and sliding. And I'm trying to decide just how far up I want to push back up. Now we've got a teammate who, in all aspects, is way overextended on the far edge of the map. But I'm going to try to give some support fire if I can. I'm sliding, trying to bring the gun to bear, but I'm going to at least annoy the tier 8 heavies that are pushing down there. So at the very least I can put some hits into them and finish off this little T-71. At the very least I want to keep them on their toes, because teammate down there, he was dead the moment he went down that far. It was by far too early to make that kind of a push. But now got a medium tank here on the other side, a Russian, and I tracked the T-43, and now I'm not going to sit there and trade hits with him. I turn around, put another shot into his tracks, and again, that allows me to get some assistance and at the same time deal damage. But now I see the Emil trying to bail out. He must have unloaded his clip and he is taking off, so I'm going to take advantage of that to put a few free hits into him. But our west side is not looking good. So I decide that rather than try to get some free damage off the Emil, more so than I had, so I've already put a few hits into him, I'm going to try to go ahead and assist over in the west. Because right now the game's tied up, and we snagged one extra kill, but I'm going to try to get over here quickly and get some help. I was trying to get multiple shots into this Jackson that's scurrying away. I did get a couple hits into him, and then it's time to hit the motor and get going. With a game this close, a few decisions here and there are what flip the balance either in your favor or in the enemy's. See, while we had one tank lead, now they've already pulled that back. Now the artillery is sitting there active. There is another tank sitting beside the artillery, but he is not moving. So kill the active vehicle first, and then focus on the AFK one. And of course that means that he's not there. And I'm just going to get some free damage in, because he can still spot our teammates. Now our team's opened up a little bit of a lead. And just as soon as I say that, there goes another one of my teammates down. Now I need to push in and try to help out, because the teammates that are over there, they are actually outnumbered at this point. But I can get in there quickly enough. I have the hit points to spare to take a beating if I need to. And I'm going to kill the Jackson first. I know I'm getting hit from behind, so I actually push up and around the Jackson, because I know I can beat his reload. And I can use the building as cover to keep this Panther M10 away from me until I'm ready to finish him off. Which, as you can see, I do here. But I circled around the Jackson so I could keep him in the building in between me, so I'm not getting shot from two different directions at once. And now I need to motor in, and I snap off a shot here onto the IS and finish him off. And I take a hit, but I had plenty of hit points to spare. And now I just need to keep this Patriot, which is the T-26E5. The only difference is what paint job it has on it. The Patriot has the, of course, patriotic paint job. And I'm just going to keep him distracted, because we're both spotting each other, and I've hit the T-28. Now that I've cleared out the other enemies, the T-28 can move in safely. And this heavy is the last one on the team. And I can see him. I've got the camera panned around. He's expecting me to back up, but I see him pointing his gun in that gap, and I am not going to be that dumb. Now that he's moved away, I will back up. And I notice he's got his turn. He's turned the other way, so I put in a shot, and he pulls forward. He realizes what I'm doing. And I'm going to pull forward and put a shot, but it bounces, because their hull armor is actually pretty decent. But D-28 finishes them off anyways. And I already had the top gun locked up, so I wasn't going to risk getting another hit. But it is an ace tanker. And again, bruiser. A duelist. Fire for effect. And the top gun over there. I finished with 2,946 damage, 6 kills, and 1,445 experience. And there's the medals again. I was only second in damage to a Scorpion G, which there is nothing wrong with finishing next to that. That thing pumps out damage like crazy. And I had 29 shots, 25 hits, and 23 penetrations. I actually made 24,917 credits. But I want to thank you for watching. Seeing a Panther in action in a city setting, I wanted to be able to share that with you so that you can see that it can do it. But thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.